Welcome to Fort Collins, Colorado, home to the Colorado State Rams, settled at just over 5,000 feet, and we have a game that will live up to the altitude. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game, as we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Syracuse Orange, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Colorado State Rams. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Syracuse will kick off and we'll be underway. So the Colorado State Rams offense takes the field. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
And here comes the offense on second down. Scanning the field, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. These routes have some reads and adaptability built in, and the big fella found that cushion and made the play.
Man, it's so awesome how much offenses have evolved. They know exactly what they're getting, where to sit down, quarterback, tight end, on the same page, gets the first down.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Backed up now, here's second and long. Wants to go up top. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Gonna look downfield again. Makes the grab. It's Marshall. Wide open spaces. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. And the Rams are moving quickly down the field.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
The Rams can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just
picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25. Offense in a bunch formation. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw, it's Collins. He's going to take a shot. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard. barely time to catch our breath after that one, and they've got it 1st and 10, threatening just outside the red zone. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule. It makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. Syracuse comes to the line on 1st and goal. They'll try to pass their way in. And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They'll run it to the left, looking for the end zone. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in... back here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
On 4th and goal, no thought of the field goal. They'll go for the touchdown. They'll try to pound their way in. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? And the Rams buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on 1st down. From his end zone, needs to be careful here. A little screen to the running back. Turning it on! They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the 1st down. It's been a defensive battle through the 1st period, and the stats tell that tale. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Off play action on 1st down. Wide open downfield. And he's brought down after a huge completion. One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. Back to throw, it's Fowler-Nicolosi. Complete to the right. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. The Rams will have it 1st and 10. From the gun, the ground game. He's going to lose a yard on that one. So no room to run there, and you wonder after that loss on 1st down where they turn now.
Yeah, and that's why it's so important for the defense to win these 1st downs, right? You want to create negative plays to make this offense so much more predictable.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Nice job by the defense there, killing the drive. They'd given up a lot of yards on that one, and they were on their heels. It felt like it was inevitable that this offense was going to go score a touchdown until that guy decided to take it over. 3rd down, we're putting a stop to this. I'm getting in the backfield. I'm bringing this quarterback down on the ground, and we're going to stop the bleeding. Good job.
Here comes the field goal unit.
Number 35 on the field goal.
Smashes it between the uprights. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the American. North Carolina is putting on an offensive clinic. They've built a big lead, and this one is approaching blowout territory. They're up 14 over Army. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Makes the grab. It's Willis. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Syracuse lines up on third and short. Quarterback making checks. Looking for a man. It's Collins. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Syracuse will be forced to punt. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Wants to go up top on first down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And he was under so much stress on that play. You saw him scrambling, trying to buy time, doing everything he can to keep the play alive, but the defense just kept coming in waves, and he got a little bit downfield before they finally knocked it out and jumped on that fumble.
He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking to throw on first down. Showing the arm strength down the left side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Second down, they'll go to the air. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Looking down the middle. Makes the grab. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to pass. It's Collins. Bringing the heat. Got it in the middle. It's Nixon. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
That play was designed to go to the running back. They were hoping they were going to get man coverage, and one-on-one, that back is going to win that matchup every single time.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to keep it in the air. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Syracuse!
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the catch. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Looking to throw on first down. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly to the tight end. He's down to the 37-yard line, and that's where he goes out of bounds. Syracuse might take a shot here on second and short. On the ground, it's Willis. Inside the 25. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Collins. Shoots it to the left. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Cuse.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
And he tacks on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. They're going to throw it to start the drive. They're working that left side. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the Rams with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. They'll try to get the first through the air. There's the pressure. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. The Rams line up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll field the punt and look for room. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. To the air, it's Collins. Trying to beat the D deep. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one.
Can't find a receiver, and down goes the quarterback. A sack to punctuate this first half. And the Rams will boot it away to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
The Orange with a lot of work to do on third and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Finds his man. It's Ross Simmons. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage
just keeps moving. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Syracuse has a really nice drive going.
Here we go, here we go.
To the ground, he's got it again. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that lead.
How about the mix of play calls on this drive? 3 runs, 3 passes, and now they're in business.
Man, just keeping the defense completely off balance. When you think it's a run, it's a pass. When you think it's a pass, it's a run.
Touchdown, Orange! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Like a Thanksgiving turkey, they're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
D looks as if they're about to bring the heat. Looking to throw, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Grabbed over the middle, it's Winfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. To the air on first down. He wants to go deep. Makes a grab for a big play. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Man, what an awesome response from the defense. You give up a huge play the play before, and what do you come back? You come back and you get pressure on the quarterback, and you get him on the ground before he can make another big play.
No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive. It's trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On third down, he drops to throw. It's broken up and almost intercepted in the end zone. It'll be 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. That'll trim the deficit to 15. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. Coming out with it, it's Hatcher. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. On the move, it's Willis. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. To the air, it's Collins. Pocket breaking down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Syracuse needs to come up with a big 3rd down play to keep the drive going. He wants to change this route. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. That's caught. It's Nixon. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Here's the handoff. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
The Orange with a lot of work to do on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. The handoff keep working on that clock. Carrying the ball with an edge and hammering his way to the 40. This offense has done a good job on this drive, taking time off the clock as they come up on second down. Hands it off on the counter. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Looking to throw, it's Collins. Rushes on him. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Syracuse. And the stomping has commenced. They extend the lead here in the fourth, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Looking to fire. That's reeled in. It's Marshall. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. They'll run it from the gun. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. The Rams in the hurry-up.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
The D thinking bring some heat on third and long from the 44. Deep shot for the end zone. And here's the third interception of the night. Got some room to run. And after making the interception, a terrific return to put his offense in great field position at the 42. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They have dropped a hush on this entire stadium, David, by controlling this game.
And there's nothing like shutting up the home crowd. You love it. Nothing like having a big lead in the fourth quarter, Palmer, and not having to stress or worry.
Yeah, really impressive just seeing how they were able to take everything from the...
Going airborne! They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Just on the edge of the red zone. First and 10 from the 21. Right back to the well. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's second and 10. Looking downfield, it's Collins. Oh, they're after him. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The defense coming up big there. The sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit, too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the play.
Grabs it inside the 10. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Even with this lead, they'll throw again. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And he takes it in on the final play of the game. You play through the echo of the whistle, and they did that with the sealing touchdown. So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they put together 3 consecutive wins and seem to have righted the ship.
Dang right. How do you handle adversity? Every coach talks about that. They dealt with it now. They got the loss. They had a little bit of struggle early in the season. What do? You respond by putting a winning streak together, gaining some momentum as the season closes.
And sometimes the good thing about losing games early is that you know you're not perfect. You have to come out. You've got to bring your A.